Is Mad Max worth playing here and now in 2025 and beyond? Now I hear you all ask, Mike, why are you featuring a game from 2015 on the worth playing playlist? Well, I've never really played this game properly before. I remember dipping into it way back in the day when it was first released on PS4. I think I played it, and I don't want to say it's had a resurgence because I wouldn't go that far, but there's still a lot of talk about this game over at the likes of Reddit. People seem to really enjoy this. It's a bit of a, well, it is. It's a cult classic now. This is footage I captured earlier, the PC version. I picked this up for Steam, and it runs buttery smooth, 60 frames per second. I think you could even push this up to 120 frames per second. I haven't tried. And I'm getting 1080p here, although you can go up to 4K, I believe, on PC. It's a different story over on the consoles. It's still not rough, that's harsh, but the performance isn't as good on consoles. Even PS5 and Series X versions of this, it hasn't had any upgrades or frame rate boosts. I think on Xbox it's uncapped, so I read somewhere that you'll get up to 45 frames per second on Xbox, whereas on PS4 it's locked at 30 frames per second. And in this game, you do feel it, the 30 frames per second, or it is noticeable, I should say, because it's a big open world game with lots of action and lots of drive-in, because I own this on PS4 as well. So the place to play this is obviously the PC. The cutscenes, you'll see one here, they're fine. I think the character or the voice acting is fine. I like the Mad Max movies. I wouldn't say I'm an aficionado when it comes to the Mad Max universe, but they don't do it a disservice. Like I say, I think the voice acting's good. Mad Max especially, the protagonist, his voice actor, he does a good job. Is he Australian, I want to say? Mad Max's character is Australian, isn't he? It's been ages since I saw the original movie from way back in the day with Tina Turner. Who remembers that? I'm sure Tina Turner was in there. Anyway, combat, very Batman Arkham games look. I mean, it's just downright borrowing the combat mechanic from those games. Very satisfying. The thing with this game, and you'll read this everywhere, it's repetitive. It is repetitive. There's no getting away from that. But the gameplay loop, I find to be addictive. So I'm fine with the repetitiveness. Is that a word? I think it is. Of course it is. And at times, it's visually stunning, this game, for its age. The way the sun goes down behind the dunes, you feel like you're playing in the Mad Max world here. And I think it's worth picking up because you can get this for pennies now. Or I exaggerate, but you can get this for a few quid, this game, on all platforms now. There's no difficulty level, so you jump in, and that's that. You got to play. There's no difficulty level, and it's a slog at first until you upgrade Mad Max's car and until you get to upgrade Max's skills. And that does take time because you've got to go around the map looting scraps. Scraps the currency in this game. The mission structures, like I say, they're not particularly varied, but the game is fun both on foot and in car. But when you are in the car, that's where it shines, because some of the car combat, wheel-to-wheel combat in this is fantastic. But like I say, once you've applied upgrades to your cars, then the game starts becoming reasonable from a difficulty perspective. I mean, don't go into this game expecting Dark Souls. I'm not saying it's that difficult. There is a bit of a learning curve with it in regards to the difficulty scaling, but once I got to grips with the game, it's, yeah, well, I think I die here, but this is early footage, guys. This is very early on. Towards the end of the video, you're going to see some more late game stuff. I'd say I've poured in 20, 30 hours so far. I don't know if I'm near the end because I'm doing so much just the side stuff on the maps. Some of you may say, Mike, you're a hypocrite. You're always criticising the Ubisoft games for being cookie cutter, go here, talk to so-and-so, go there, like, rinse, repeat. You'd have a point in saying that. I don't know. I think it's because of all the cool driving stuff you can do in this, and all of the stuff you can equip your car on your car, like the harpoon and the grenade launcher thing, whatever it's called. And I loved Far Cry 2 and Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 because of that. Just that sense of freedom on the map, being able to drive anywhere at any time, infiltrating enemy camps. Have I said that right? Infiltrate? I haven't, have I? I'm butchering this video. It's a good game. It is a good game. I think it's better than the scores that it received. I think around the time it's got a lot of 7 out of 10s, didn't it? A couple of 6 out of 10s I remember seeing. This is a solid 8 out of 10. Worth playing in 2025 and beyond for sure, because it's Mad Max and it does the Mad Max thing well. We need a new Mad Max game, actually. I need to get into the Mad Max thing because I'm intrigued by it all. You do meet some quirky characters in this game. I've just done a mission where you've got to find some like Christmas tree lights for some dude, and it's just, yeah, it's just very Mad Max. I think it does it well. Look at the sun there in the background. You feel like you're in post-apocalyptic wherever this game is set. You do get storms from time to time where you have to get cover, or you can brave the storm, and if you brave the storms, you will get loot, because loads of loot just blows around in the storms. And yeah, it's just fantastic. The enemies are relentless. Once they see you, they won't give up on you. Loads of different ways of killing the enemies. I mean, a lot of the time, I'll cheese it, jump back into my car, and just use the harpoon and take them out that way. It's just a cool game. It's fun. It's a cool-ass video game, this, and it's one that I neglected for many years, and it's cool seeing people, again, over at Reddit, on the Mad Max subreddit, just raving about this game and saying how much fun they're having. The complaints or the criticisms that this game received are fair, I have to say. There's no getting away from the fact this game can be repetitive. I'm not having it that some people say, no, it's not repetitive. It is, it's repetitive. It's a repetitive game, but again, the gameplay loop is fun, because there are many games that are competitive, repetitive, and I have a lot of fun with them. This is cool. You can customize Max here, you can give him a beard and all that kind of stuff. Some of it's cosmetic, some of the upgrades you do obviously will affect Max's skill set. And like I've already said, you can upgrade your car, you can add stuff to the wheels and the bumpers, make it quicker, make it stronger, make it better in combat, make it faster. You can change the body type. I've got this Ripper thing going on here. And it's a cool ass video game, and like I say, you could pick it up for pennies now. So if you've ever been on the fence about Mad Max, give it a go. You'll be happy that you have. But try, if you have got a PC, try and play on PC. I don't think it's a particularly demanding game now, because like I said earlier, this was released in 2015. So, I mean, a rig from, well, after 2015 should run this absolutely fine. My laptop run this with no issues whatsoever. If you've got to play on console, maybe Xbox would be the choice for me, because like I say, you'll get up to 45, not 43, 45 frames per second there. And yeah, look how nice this game looks at times. I think the lighting's done really well in this. And like I keep saying, I'm going to say it again, it's a cool-ass video game. So to conclude, is Mad Max worth playing in 2025 and beyond? Yes. Yes, it is. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Look out for more content coming to the channel. I'll speak to you all soon.